Ena Jonah ya mama kwa Bamfamra 102.7 Promise Radio. No na abapa ho sima edu ye transi say dia onim say agodie mu nsem ena yaboabo ano a ye de ebremu ene anwumre ya tuni di highway sports every summer akopem say no nsia bebo na no nsia kase ebo na bade ne entra na ensemo a ye de eba no ene emu hampa de di kan kra be kwa ma no ne ye wi a ye de afisem atoaso ede amamo abra badwafo ni nyina Atenase, me di Eddie Solomon Carter, the boss player Atenase a wade ensem no etoaso Eddie ama Eugene Adu Poku striker. Boss, good evening.
Solo bibia boko de.
Nyame adom bibia e fine.
Nyome ekoso kama.
Ah bibia ekoso.
O shirt na efe.
Oh we da say.
Wa she beach wear.
Ai.
Duane esim no. Ene colors na efe. Unse efata TV no.
Me da say pa.
Aha. Say ya dem TV ni dem.
Edem. Na no kenze me shefita bebre na ema omo capture de no omo bre na na am so okay na de me de colors aba
efe pa efe obia wo hwe obia hu atawo ka se wow abanti me shirt na efe
e am omo hwe e dressing so nto ye bill omo yes ade omo mistake because na no bi me offer se ba ko frame was offer is de bia no ase san atade mbusa ska kra na am sinyanto bo ase o yes ade jeje de a be mistake
okay enti yewesa matiefo ene yahwefo nyina kwaba sedi sulu ekan ye no highway sports brand asunu nsia ne asore so producers aboabo ansemna no ede eba Samuel Kemensa ene don ano Solomon Carter saso na Clementino the darling boy born again baba yi said the sports lawyer mamiesi ena Fidel Piero Chematin omo ena aboabo ansemna no a yede ebramo efisa bre kopim se eye no nsia ebebo program no mobeti join here live on Facebook. Search for Oyepa and Promise Sports on Facebook. Oyepa and Promise Sports on Facebook. Yade abenya na se Promise Radio and also Facebook is also obetimi ati enkana afei o contribution bi a wo bia no obetimi de aba amawie na nwumrei yakan show no so ede amount ene wukwada de Solomon Carter wiama no ne na no yakoni free room Baby obi apeso ofa bia no na odena asem afanti abadwafo tenase a omonsem amuwo no na omuni ebedi ho enkomo ewo eyedwumadi su kopem se ebebo eye nonum apam sima duonum aka eye simadu na abonu nsia no ye bie line no e de ato number no choto 053 6161607 05361616607 and 05361788883 05361788883 usubetimi afre na afi duru a nsem a wonyina no obomoden e de abatudwa ewo eye Promise Radio and afi Promise TV baby bia wo hwe ye free baby bia wo tie ye free ye da wase se wo do afidie no ato a simadu edi animu no Solomon Carter edi ebewu amono ne na afi nsem na wa amono ni nyina no sulu abomoden edi eguo edi amaye owia se de meka na bedwafo betena se na afi omo so de omo ewo no omo abomoden edi atu edwanti solo the next 10 minutes there yeni wa na ekro
okay
nti simezu
na sa what is Daniel Alves ya granting the bill ama wa TSK
promise
ai
you say no
1 million pounds
1 million pounds
omu wie no omu season the passport and court no a share ne say on reporting who to court no after every week the week be order no be kwa akọ
they say obeko Brazil no aba na so better Spain wa
and he say ono no at ni own convenience
okay
but the passport na ye season no e chere say akwantu be den
e de amano
and ya sama na tua sika ketwa bi
o ma anye passport na
na
obehuan ne say Daniel Alves na buni ketem
na
obewe Daniel Alves
na lawyer
o jira pa krom nyame ani na ya mo fa plane aba nyame ani
lawyer o jira ma
aba che Daniel Alves na ko Spain o ma ya smart so ma je passport no
wa bruta lawyer no jira ma victim no
o de wunya
say Daniel Alves
ba de boko no me de passport ne ma Daniel Alves a onko Brazil
o mama no correct
straight away Daniel Alves ko nyame ani obanyame ani abesini babo na yi bi wo ho no hye mu aya no mafa
boy say African kwana o sky emrandi o ba
aya no mafa plane every Spain aba be fere finyame
1 million pounds
ade no mo tete mema sa
na
asemi pa wo madana abeso ni for
say danisi aden de of fiber na e consensual sex
o ti ase
omo gitumu
o se wati ase ba o se ba bi ono ye ni na problem
say boss on
ade so afase kan tu ko
Benjamin Mendy defenses ni bi no o say Benjamin Mendy so similar case any ade chi ni tum na say our cameras big boy in washroom hono ma na capture baako na ye de ne court one of court we na omuyi evidence ba na ababa we atam Benjamin Mendy ade ato na num boss nyansam ketuwa na court na ade a o si rape wu na ade dawa num a omukumku hu ide we de enye rape enti eno so eboa Benjamin Mendy pa boss eboa na papa se obi a rape na wa tamade ato anum mukumku hu sa na court ne say ababa we on kanokre
na me kan say ema no esisi me ema no wa bochire dodo ese aba bedu Ghana ha
na mostly ana footballers na mo enyo mo hono no uniska mo nta mfasa ade ne mfo
de me say court ni nya no mfa ne passport ma no me am pe Daniel Alves number na maka che ne say omra Ghana ne gbeko mpapa krum o do mesini sisen wanyame ni no metena ho aya no maba ho no maba be che no so agudie mu nsem ade ebe ayatundi highway sports amuzu herbal clinic afi perfect skin and body therapy and OP wallpapers na afi Bosch by electricals omo ene tire chi ayatena se ayede ensemi eba enti
kan se bi woni ne nya adwen minimum
ade pick say
o say Guardiola ene the best coach ever in the history of football. Pep Guardiola.
The best ever coach in football.
The history of football.
The best ever coach in football.
Minim so we be 3 out and be come but
the best ever coach. Ejina enyoma ajara pick ejina so de kasa. Me ya na asem de. Me obi kana asem a.
Yeah.
Nipa bia nyankopon abo ba asase su bia no wa adwene. Aye de dwene.
Yeah.
Entinye so obi ka asem a no otu di akire. Tedi nipa na ka no eno na afa yesa wo so tenase na wodwene hu se asem a wo kan menene ne ya adwena na menene nya adwene woni ne nya adwena na so de odi ayede aba
but say ka say best ever coach dia ya
entimi nye Guardiola entimi nye Guardiola entimi nye the best ever coach in the game.
Okay,
because ye be kwa kosi stage a ye de trophies.
Yes, ebe ka ho
the magnitude of the trophy awaje on say yemfo bi to say Vicente del Bosque our coach Spanish national team and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Okay. Del Bosque we need 2 Champions League trophies for Real Madrid. Tiasemi you
102.7 FM.
Afei osakwaji European Championship for Spain. And osakwaji World Cup.
Okay.
Asma make no tini
miti pa
enti obisa no on say stages akese ni nyina wakoho wahu ene waje but obiso ho fu say coach bi ho a we innovate or the bibi sonko
aba sentina make yes
enti on say
na ni nyina bebem
enti make say Guardiola de na wo ka no
na senko ye ni say the best ever club coach in football so I no kan ne be adwen
best ever club coach Pep Guardiola.
Yeah. Say we need the one say board the Oboski din no the national team adwuma be kan ho. Guardiola so
ni nyina na yanyoma de begu.
On say parameters
and the amount for there but we almost a trophy.
Yeah, you best set you can coach how I would develop players, or style of play, how I would transform teams. You we are near the trophies ni nyina be kan ho. Enti no say you set parameters and they want me nyi achievement in frame. Oh can best their longevity
achievement
any ade
so we do ne Carlo Ancelotti eto isu a was Ancelotti with trophies channel.
Okay,
especially Champions League no
but say transform teams where
Guardiola ne ye on say me
and I say wa can innovation say
yes on say be so could be no dia be kan wa say ade na wo ye no obi ntimi nye du no nko na de abasa anyoma no
say ono an star no kra coaches be brisian
ena no Guardiola impact e wo man ya wokoso.
Yeah.
On say ana man from person be jatum.
Oh no correct.
But Pep Guardiola even though before Obeko Barcelona na Luis Aragones at the Spain national team na kwa European Championship 2008.
Yeah.
But Osha Spain team no born in 2008. What about compare Spain at the 2010 World Cup? At the 2012 European Championship?
Del Bosque take
you over now. Who say Del Bosque at Real Madrid? Born na no bono. Any Spain team na no coaching born na no bobo sense you.
Yeah. Because now players need dominate.
Yes, it's now omo more like any Guardiola na coach but Guardiola style of football.
Sanity.
It's a no better can say the impact our national team so. Oko Bayern Munich. Wanye Champions League with Bayern Munich, even though dominated Bundesliga no.
Yeah.
But even the German national team it change almost style of play. Acquire German national team first ball. Germany 4 game tete na more direct.
Quick counter attack.
But after na Germany bar 2014 World Cup no mo possess it. Omo kutaba who say omo more like a Spanish or a Brazilian team.
Unsa free home nyina sana Germany.
Eno na say ayi beka say Guardiola say omo football.
Awohwa.
Say we show England amount for classic Gary Southgate.
Yeah.
Oshia countries na for no person but say Guardiola but Oshia more so na no assess na ball. Even the impact of English football. Yeah. And they your clouds baby even when they are appointing the coach. My main example, Manchester United. Reason why I decided somebody appointed Ten Hag. If so mo coach or build the club, net say the Guardiola build the city.
Okay.
Ten Hag so yeah Guardiola student too.
And why you be why ask.
Or Bayern Munich no. Not Ten Hag a coach Bayern youth team.
Youth.
It's Guardiola. The Bayern Munich na Ten Hag dey adwuma. It's factors be brave but who the Begina trophies there. Because nyoma ye konusu beka jo say why say nyoma we nyina trophies do say na waje. So what them chenu. Who the Begina trophies there e man nye the greatest ever coach. So what them chenu say. But the impact on football. See I so be an impact on football. Then I think he will be in the top 3.
Yes, no crown on some money the best.
You nipa be on say a generation. A bit me ba omoye but ebia a new the number of years Guardiola is consistent. Also be say
Guardiola say you cover 20 years.
Who for be say Johan Cruyff. Time of free Ajax eba Barcelona. Okay. Obe introduce obe share total football mo kena.
Yeah.
Ewo. But for how long? Some few years. Johan Cruyff ne period that now when he peak as a coach when he was at Barcelona. Yeah. But when you watch Pep Guardiola, Spain, Germany, England, who say Okovo Bia or dominating. They say the Akanis or the also because these are the top 4 major leagues. Yeah. And Okobiana, who say
England crying a problem by cool face here. On that impacted the national team no to a large extent. They say players are Man City ekrano. Dudwana embo English national team.
But the English no English ne super say on national team ne bot say Guardiola Manchester City.
But also nya say obefa a lot of English players e dey build the Man City team no. Also here Barcelona now here Bayern Munich. Now okuta a lot of the national team players. E woni team so coach here. Ewo Barcelona and Bayern Munich. But oba Manchester City no. Edru baby kra na unsheda who English players. Ewo ne bobo mu. Na say na odi o maroma won say still ne kra no. Eba emfa no drop bi ni ade. Enti on believe in English players ni bebre sa. Enu nti na emma unsheda nya impact kese bia wo national team. Yes akra ka yede ya ne ball na no mbebo.
Okay. Then it was be
okay.
And one econo.
Na Thierry Henry so na or the controversy biaba. They say Thierry Henry they are to just say obia on football mu Europe MV France because of playing
Nyamina aka.
Teacher say no
or say Thierry Henry or say there is a lot of envy because of Kylian Mbappe's presence in the national team.
As more can
yes. Say by say Mbappe Simon Madrid Olympics no Madrid didn't release no. Emane mebo bomb.
But so ambassador for the Olympic Games.
But Madrid they say omu release no mane mebo bo ni bi. wait me aye one ambassador adwuma but born e dey man ko Olympic games no but Thierry Henry so on the coach under 23 so dey Antoine Griezmann, Mbappe and Olivier Giroud under 23 no Emma eba nti ama ehun kasakasa didi e
sha born dey nyame ne mekini
o kase
country bi no wasa asisu nyamba
po born dey ni enviness nti na Madrid yes anema no
oh Debbie Madrid na Madrid dey
national team no
Madrid ne ayi ene France ni competition bia
abo se senka France anase Mbappe senka Spain team Spain Olympic team bi and anka epe Mbappe amana call represent you man ka Madrid bi
Real Madrid mo de man
wonom no ade na yi ne no
pe Henry number man na man ka se meche no Real Madrid mo de o kai say Spain the 2018 World Cup Julien Lopetegui ona na Spain national team coach tio outdoor moko World Cup na Real Madrid for sign no
no be announce here
Real Madrid mo no mote ho no mo so mote mo ba bi no mo national team so te ba bi
nti unse Henry dey
almost say Spain World Cup ni nyina
na o hwe ba bi a Henry so be born ball Spain no kan se mu ya
David Real Madrid no almost say do mu sisi ye o mo nyoma no mo mfa Spain ho ne ho ahwa mo mo de mo ho mafo mo so mo ye oman omo ne Barcelona fo no nto mo mo sa nyoma no ba Mbappe de asamo kana ne kure oman bia wa asase su bia be so benya Mbappe
102.7
Three Lions and so training and there was St. George's Park 4 key players are missing in training now they say reporter ba ne say anshana omne Brazil game no sa players na ntimi ambobi Hurricane eka players no ho afei Bukayo Saka eka ho bi Kopama enso eka sat 4 players na omo entumi entry no na afei Jordan Henderson the any crowd and sheda big deal bia ti Hurricane Bukayo Saka Kopama missing in action was St. George's Park wa England training ene anopa omo ntimi join training na they say reporter ba and it's injury concerns intino na Brazil friendly no omo entumi amobi big blow for Newcastle and Chelsea unse they say clubs are financial fair play ni bet match on the boss Newcastle and Chelsea because of how omo spend on transfers over the years and sika omo generated from omo jumadi omo dim no and Shana Premier League financial fair play no ebo munti won ko ya say summer was say sa team see offload the players na the man here difficult and say English FA no akache Premier League clubs as a season e kona wie no mo ya ahoboaboa e de akọ Euros na omo ma agent bia ene omo players enyankita wodie nti eba ne say be din say Chelsea any Newcastle be offload the players ewo omo respective teams are and also aye big blow dey ama 2 clubs na say omo anya bibia amfa ho dey a na say season e end no man timi anton players are next season be difficult e dey ama omo so be sign additional players na sir na financial fair play no and so area omo eno dey free Newcastle and Chelsea wo mo boboku no aso and so eba ene ewie ya anwumre ya de mamo ewo dwumade ne so ye ba Dani Alves story ne so na bese bosumi ba kuni ene ye betu dwa SM court wo Catalonia wo ma sentence Dani Alves to a 4.5 year imprisonment ne nyina ne say sexual assault masa yeso ne ababa wa bi amo ababa wa ne di kofefe ne da e fili timu de na baba wa ne ba say ade ne de menene ye nanso baby oni me ya ade no nyense mfata sabi baby a ye hu ye ni ade kai nkofie kura Dani Alves da me nko e ma court no e de bo ne say we dey sexual assault 4.5 year imprisonment ti order na yes in the court ne lawyer e filing for appeal say on person money bill na court ni so ye betimi grant mu bill dey aje mu tueska ska ne say on say £1 million oh Dani Alves kani mapa ko kan sky wa de agu ama ye free Dani Alves ya gene passport eno punishment ye dey ama no na ye gene passport no ena ya sign akache Dani Alves for 9.5 years ababa wana otoni mu na say the court ne kan
antoni mu na
e mani mfa ba bia ababa wana nam 9.5 years
obako so bi no ababa so ho
ba ru na sign owie de oya no aba abawa an betona Daniel Alves impie nko emrana no de boss
papa
oh unti no
apart na me ka chose say Daniel Alves ndo onye din na boko omo de passport ne mana omna na efa ne kwanyamie ni
passport
ya na oma banyamie ni abechine ko
passport ne de omo say until the sentence no omo grant ni bail obet oye free but until the sentence ne be ba na wi onya de omo de ne passport e ma no
asembu
ena week bia so also report to court e say Daniel Alves mi ni eminwane
okay
apart from no sentia 150,000 euros enfama court no
mo fanya dey
say omo transem ne so ne ade adiska any ade o maboka e wo Daniel Alves no enso no so joy back was my fa we yin sem ne doso so kan ne pa
convention no
England also a controversial England players in here train was St George's and Joey Barton ko tweet here na ni tweet no o kire mu a nkrofo we is boys so mo the diamond rings na here training ni ade no donyame e kan na say sausage kro mu nyi bi wo wiase sausage see so players Joey Barton no na me pesenka kin ede ni tweet no eto television ni so
na Barton say awaya ayiza no
ai
bas wanyini intem dodo
wanyini intem
Osi nyina adanedwene
osi culture ewo Three Lions camp no wrong
ndi omutimi nyi so sekura
ni tweet ni culture is all wrong. Training in diamond earrings and leggings won't win a sausage. Too many weak, disingenuous men in positions of leadership. More about looking like the rapper Drake than the great Bobby Moore. To was a boys in a bar. Enter the share and
obezo mo tenenka
ozo mo dress say Drake bi wa ko stage bi so na wo so omo appearance look say omo ye footballers a person omo aspire to be like the great Bobby Moore Joey Barton say man
no ye say Bobby Moore
dey abetu bad boss omo capture players ni bi omo share diamond earrings o kaka movie hey watwa no achievement or say culture le no too long no donyame say omo de say subawe tina na say team mu sausage kro mu nyi
ate so yada say on the note of Joey Barton this year
semna ni paneka no na say England mranti di omo ye no
na England na mo
radio nyame na aka
in the last 6 years in the last 6 years England menya sure say open top 3 national teams e was as so be England a process
the end point is sausage
Boba na futu ne de the last part ne de legitimate say they should aspire to be like the great Bobby Moore not like rapper Drake
it over say obi say Hurricane onye obi hwe no so
and Hurricane and go training
and Hurricane asem
no kan o twi afa na ho
o na onya asem ne ka ono Joey Barton ko ara oni e
Barton para
onye
abufuora
fa ne to be bafo wa akwaba
so na ye do so a tweeting that screen so
akraya obobo
we ya na ha
na betu akra wodi
Henry Winter
yeah
ena ode Jude Bellingham eto ne expert
on say ono so much talent na ode Jude Bellingham
and ono ko reply to Henry Winter in the post no
Jude Bellingham the ohena on she earring
but tama Jude no try na bibia ya kama
they all follow
he's
the best chance we have of winning
no earrings
yes
no leggings
yes
proper kit
into a single Jude Bellingham
you we na film
yes
and omo maka na omo share leggings ni ade no
aside Jude Bellingham England players no mo nya no share earring
e bra we training there so you
and am say
jibo there
obeso chesa aside Jude Bellingham England players no mo here training say be no bi as earring
say Jude Bellingham dey no hu ya
obi obese training kan say na obeso
na Joey Barton there so no dey why in the past there
so oja bobo yen training kan
yan kan ti bia
oja bobo yen training kan
if you
some not
obese England ere yo mo betimi no mo ye no
hungry boys players are
No, hungry. Do batting. No,
just be
I don't know sometimes yeah, Mrs. Success. Ubia no kwa faso hu ni success. England since 1966. No more final be beam. Kopem so mo host European Championship on board final. So we had a number of years and I take you ma. Even playing the European Championship final is a success.
And you are 7 years
since 1990. No more World Cup. Cry semi final da. Omo ko Russia na say they ko ball Russia. Omo ko ball third place.
Yeah. It's coming.
A success.
7 years.
So what you say? They have. You don't expect England say from nowhere bam. As a country target trophies. Country in their history. Why do only one World Cup trophy? Who you buy say players wait to me one. England yeah Brazil. England yeah Italy. England yeah Germany.
This is France
England yeah France.
7 years say. England for the jutum so omenya talent. On numerous occasions. Omenya golden generation. The assembly of Brantian ho a oman hwe wan kantino ema ade papa obunya nyinere ehwere omo enti break say
oman England for no
ese so omo hwe asem ne ka
mame year England nya talent abeti agaze football. This is the best squad that country be the
you don't need the best squad to win a tournament.
Sometimes you need it.
Argentina team wasn't the best squad.
Argentina day.
Best squad.
Argentina day. Na Messi ni kwa no je oga so di bageto a. Cancel. Messi
first squad. Better than them.
Argentina. Messi ni kwa dem no. Oye 10 players.
But in
20 players.
Of Argentina, you don't need a squad. You need one star. Like Maradona did. Like
Messi. Na Messi o England na gomaje World Cup dada.
Messi ma 7 years say. They've been there before. Omenya top players. Oman sha seman kan yie no. Mrantia ni Suban any divisions ahodo ahoma so je ahantan ema omo team no ebi antimi andru the top.
England nya abemeto ase. Asema wokan England nya Lampard. England nya Gerrard. No mo sha asumade. No mo suba menya so obi dey say Gerrard any Lampard. At the point that negative news be about.
Gerrard maswani ahantan e more.
Gerrard and Lampard.
Anya Gerrard and Lampard.
Na hwan ya?
Na don't tell him count.
Na don't tell us asumade.
Ntokwan ketenkete what you say ni na na do beti England how no okay overhyping of players unnecessary chemistry.
Never consider what somebody has uttered worse now umfa do Suban come because of course Arika Sembi we are down the moral aspect of it. We be scrutinized.
Only moral right to say what we say.
Or you too harsh with the English players.
Near Boku Koni Achiko for now who said it because Eunia.
So Joe Barton and Suba done a Manchester City.
You can say it this way. In Kodeas one day we say the sun you must say na yeah
Kenya be can be
uncle ye a bit me umunya
no but asem no ka no ma ba bam I be wo ni pana no my God I England ni
England ni
it's only right to complain
we that's what is a program cross say a place no nsa do when be
obi a onum bi ama na trend through tu fu se man no mo a o si wuti
mama kai mama kai afọ bia na e wasa for kra
or cat
or kra anti obi a cry ya wasafo a na ya be ono tv o o ma be ho se ebi sija so a we na o de sane akwa asafo aboti aho no o twam na ohun se nkofo bi so kun okra wo no mo no awo so mo reka mo te sentinel mo te nto ohun sentinel ho ahwan a ofa aba okochisi wo mo so makowi obi okra odurwa na boys no ana wo yede wa se ana mo ko wi oka na mo ye mo be se me yede me de ba ne be bom bi o se ba betra se nyina nwi de ne wa na ye okay enti promise 102.7
guys
and Owusu wuti wo he on Promise TV ye ba fie na fe ye de ensem no ahyehye so ewo efie wadi kati Obed enkabafo wa Dangerman ewa ha Captain Siasia wa Hazakito ewa ha ena afi senior Shamo Mr. Kofi Danso Pako Danso eso aba besra ye senior Shamo
aha osino no bobo te se Shamokoi
sa
papa na sa me nko krabe
every day say ko match fi chinchira bobo ni pije jai aso
senior Shamo adwuma yi wa cheru papa enya asem goto a ewie no ma me history bi sofu bi a asembisi okopa achewo na afi yetu nyum de masofu ne se wonsa na ohwanyum na yetu e de amasofu na sofu ne se enyi ade so sa ene de bone ne so chewo okopa achewo sofu so se enyi sofu ye woma sofu kase o
so you moves so you move
we moves enyi
signals
se wo ye ene ka video chiw se pe eno ana so ne eyi wa film
Promise Radio nyame na aka
ampacho jadi
ewi ase adi o bafo
senior wa head head of source ka me de esi usu na o mana ko senior wa mame me feel say edumra senior no mu sei na adwuman o ma ya ma o mu de o mu kam penfo tie no
na de o kam penfo die
say senior me kan senior kan
sir
oh yes so he was one time my boss
Kai so what FM now head of sports no
say enyo no a ka adwuman ke bia kamena so nya bi
ko bu mabu
apart from kamabu no at a point no na there was no go but this man picked
che asem no mi
never can
nipa ya de osayi
now you see o nipa che asem pa on ti ba me da bia be bo ne din kansem say do be bi no na adwuma na afi na eno ye din so me say me nuabra
be adwuma
and that's how I started working at Hot FM.
Ti senior na be so sa
but this man ye bonyango pompa ye say omwa no na de da na koma so bia onyama
so na kire me race course in tokoro nyina na kire
e che no me no ko ye ko poku ase e na tasiro ba bi e boye we taking aso ko san no ko di akwata akwa se ne nyina no me ntu kwasa o de omra me enko ye jani to ka
baba to so ene ba bi obi apeso fa bia no na wafa bi obi apeso
okay
ene mefa
asema okay
first one no e Ghana Premier League no asem ensem yenu na esi wo league no senior asem we ni pa cho me de to head of sports edim na ba ho mini obedi so ha mo so mame league we se Ghana Football Association pe league ni pa so pe league no pe league no na na amponsan Use word bi say on person mo protect the sporting integrity sporting integrity of the league 102 Ghana league na e so
102.7
hello sports I can look at every summer
ka sem na say na kan
protect the sporting integrity of the league omo fiasie nke clubs na league no
adoma dey
look now no Heart of Lions any out you what am I handle ye bo we no na ese set Dr. Rande bi di session botom 3,000 them Heart of Lions so omo fa out you so omo fa na back to Tamale ye bo match na wi o we 3,000 dia mo e ho na omo kun to bi aje de beji 250 ni adade omo chese kan ho no mo a Heart of Lions out you 2-0 minka bibia say na match ni e bibia da bi nyesa na me pa kire nyesa out you no an confess omo ko du ho no tu nu kra no mo ya ade tinye no na me pa kire but I'm concerned about the sporting integrity of the Ghana Premier League ye ka say me no ka say Lagos Cities players na sit kra mo nko adentia ye tu amoka no winning bonus no per diem no nothing this cannot happen and we have a federation now when we share the game so when you were near as if in fa out you the aba mo bu mo na guso first the aba mo bu na guso it is not good for the integrity of the competition and yet because easy it opens them up for anybody who wants to influence competition, you know. If anybody sits anywhere and he wants to influence this competition. And it's so easy. Because I need someone next car clapping. I'm going to go city players, no. Because Janchas about a month in Namco match, no. Now, me pay a correct score, 3-0. So I'm going That is why I always want to apologize to Dr. Kofin for nice goal. They say I didn't catch on your fan channel because I would have done it. Trust me. Because I didn't know question. The West no matter from because still you see I'm not saying say because you see I'm saying we are not getting the seriousness of where I'm coming from. I'm talking about now I'm point somewhere no you should make dentin and me borrow from him no say sporting integrity.
Okay, Stephen Kwaku will say, but how should it be the responsibility of the FA?
He probably doesn't.
This one there, me, I don't agree with you, Harry.
Look, do you know why Portsmouth will be sent into administration by the association? Because they could not pay players. Now, say, yeah, this is for Europe. Now, Argentina, Liverpool, I got 2 weeks. Liverpool, 2 weeks old. So, for me, 2 weeks old. So, for me, my own Liverpool, 2 weeks. Now, team administration. He probably does not understand what we are talking about. Look, a meeting now, the managers and the organizers of the competition, you know. Look, say about the Premier League, no. I say we start financial cloud too. Say about the ball league, no. I say we want to me my ball now chop players car. Now be fair this car players na then. It affect the sporting integrity. Ask the person to look for the word sporting integrity. I'm talking about integrity. Integrity. Sporting integrity. Because easy.
It depends on say someone need the financial strength. I'm competing in the league.
Something must happen. Something must happen because you see, people are competing. People can easily influence. Look, I think if my memory serves me right, I'll come back the other house or say, your teams will be no more. Only Sika or the best players maker, and also the best transport players from one center to another. They agree with the opposing team no more bono. Your money say now I bet. We are. And I always refer this to you. Now but you, and I'm quoting you. Who say Elijah can be? I say crowds no gonna hanumono.
Almost survival.
I'm betting. If you want to catch them down for me, say your leg, you know, and lose is image. The integrity. Nobody will want to partner with the league. Nobody. And when you're concerned, he should be concerned. He should be extremely worried. I don't think I want to rest my no. I'm league in his soul. Maybe I'm league in his soul. Now we are open call. Domana, your man record or so on. One charge you. I'm charging. Now then, so we league no. You to chop players. Cadia. If I come charge you, no, on charging. If I come to chop players, you should be worried. In fact, the FM must be more worried about the
Bafo, me wa area bi. And Dr. Matthew, FM say, what the war Ashemensa say, there's a condition now, in control. Aha, intimate so.
You see, it's sickening.
Yes, I'm afraid, Dr. Matthew.
Also watching him.
Okay, continue about it.
But as I can, you see, Matthias say, Doc, good afternoon. You see, come, okay, Mammy Chawadi. League, you know, say, Obi Tranche, no better influence your league now. And you have much of convenience every day in our league. Okay, you call, see, what I've been acquired Declan Rice, so can Declan Rice. Yes, let's say Ghana matches, resource, I think it was your friendly matches ahead of the World Cup. No, and be a huge issue. Ama Akwabi deny me. I am saying that the Ghana Football Association must be interested in what is happening in the clubs, you know, because all members need to players.
Okay.
And they should not be part of the league now because so being to train the players. Necessarily, I saw match. and you people do so for your players nika and now some people can do so for our players na ko bobo no and now so we team affair chire and manipulative system no it affects the sporting integrity of the competition. That's the point I'm making. Me panic on your opportunity.
Boy Francis honorable so kind of.
Boy Francis, yes.
Why wouldn't you leave a pardon?
Yes, madam.
Or say deliberate effort is not being made to improve our league.
Yes.
I was at the FA secretariat.
It should be deliberate.
Okay. Last month, the interest is just on the Black Stars on Kwao.
It should be deliberate.
Alex Odro, also the Nadia Abba, or say, I agree with Harry. If proper structures are working, there would have been a minimum wage for every player in the league. Yes. The league should be competitive, even if it's 10 clubs competing and they are paying the players well. That is proper.
That's proper.
We Alex Odro. And also there our day Abanono. Stephen Kwakwa Sabe BM or say, will we all agree to demote the said teams? Obusa si nyina betia sesi demo two teams na ye betia sia eno ne de eno no enti o first one no
the first one no me no come
o first one no
because as somebody must be interested in it. Gradually our game is dying.
John Kofi Asante also on na team ne Portsmouth
pumping
anti also no ya adwene ya onya no mo Africa bi o share Manchester penalty se ba ko bi ko da post ma se goalkeeper
ne Portsmouth wa
na meti baby amotena kameso mo wase mi pa
so wait ma ka go
ayeden Blasters game na yakobo no Morocco no mo ka se ball ayi Cup of Nation wi no and na FD released by so mo good the whole technical team mo kai
technical team ni
so mo good technical team ni now
102.7 FM
yakobo match Morocco ya ni Uganda and Nigeria. Aminu Shadow was as team manager.
On the Deacon first. I mean, he went there first before any other person.
Other I want no more occupy positions. Welfare manager, equipment officer, one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it was in effect. It wasn't all the technical.
But say empo. Somebody also was akomo. Ebi amoye bibi na mo babaka. Mom communicated to Ghanaians. It looks like Ogoka amafo ntiase. This FA doesn't respect Ghanaians. And okoswa na we yesa. Ghana for no moto omemu no. Omo na mo sunsun de di omo na che o.
Na be ameka.
Oya omo say obi ti wo person ka Blasters lose. Na nije. Enye sa. Yes, eye kwan amon fa so. Eye national teams no. E na eye amanfo hi. Obi anu person Ghana ko bo game lose. But what would the enemy no suban na beda ne di no eno ne kofa problem ne ba no nti ade ni nyina ne say they just wanted to sack the head coach and then assistant and the whole technical team ko ye omo de ayi otuado ne ayi ba yi omo maka nyina ho omo ko Morocco omo ko bo friendly games. How
assistant coach o kra otuado ne ne adwan enyo no na any first choice pencil. He wasn't his first choice.
Metiase mi enra ba for se minim so ye ya. Otuado odi nipa mienu ene ma de GF. For an assistant coach. The Boateng and Michael Essien. Say Same wa ha your man yenye se beti afa the Boateng. He wants to talk on the issue.
No, but the Boateng
really? Yes, but he wants to talk.
The Boateng there. The FA rejected him because almost say he speaks against them and he belongs to the free kick camp. And you catch and say, look, you're the jump person now.
And Esquire, they will come out to defend. Even the appointment of Fatao as goalkeeper stream, no money away.
Do we have an ESCO?
Ghana Parliament, yeah.
Because me, I said, like I said, the weakest ESCO we have ever had in our game. Anyway, it was CCA.
Bako kasi CCA, yes, what will be. So we football here. Better than one ya on my name nipa na one my name do. I'm on my better national team nechi. It's young one see a tournament 1.2 points near Befi. Group stage near free.
Just let's look at say Kadel Boateng and Essien, the two assistants. Pedigree there.
Because they cannot control them.
That is it.
Yet to mem ha ko boka
almost nanka players in between almost so.
Yet to mem ha ko boka Cup of Nation enyo man ko yi. Ghana for abamabu. ye bibia be she Ghana phone cry e be mo money da so wa ko vote ado ako vote ado
you don't go welcome and say what happened is still fresh in our mind.
I say sometime o de ento aso senior hen na befa ma minti we
me hwe
akomi akwaba I say ente wonka
na me techi na
ya osechi
na me say ne mfufu
okay let's what to power bank
ampacho
wow dia dia
ya media
power bank da power bank da also so power bank
wow dia
home use okoto da ba ku free Germany buy amako
ana de bro
na o de mame
is it the office so home beto ye
solid
okay
solid no me fu
ba obi nya de be ma no charges I was send office wo
ma use na ma send no
do you use wa send no
o mu send no
do enti
takoso ring off
media man here
I ring off
okay say nations so
nations one against dreams
oh okay
the nations baba at second or third position
now they say Samate second Samate really do 2 points
Samate really
nations you munya league you bedi o
nations league in there Samate for the best yamame omo say omo ebe kire Ghana for ni wiase nyina say omo beji league no on Saturday omo so go 2 home matches omo bo House of Folk and Mediama to also 2 home omo tifie omo bo House of Folk ya na Mediama so asaba to omo say
omo nya 1 point
omo so just 6 points no to show everybody that they want to win the league.
If they're able to win that 2 games, then I'll begin to take them serious.
I'm I've spoken to and upon me telling me I sent my men there.
And yet they say I won't bet me I can't say. I knew so I'm say near how company free I say on bet Penifo said the African. Until they say so. I would want to look at the African games.
What African games?
The African games.
Okay.
Now,
okay, so what National Sports Authority?
Yeah.
Is it oh hey? Eh near you go.
Sunyani.
Okay. The position being the crowd.
Oh, senior marketing officer.
Okay.
I'm a marketing officer. And I'm in promotion.
To go Sunyani you senior.
Minya promotion near the Miko Sunyani.
Okay. I walk my senior promotion do go Sunyani.
Oh, sad to see.
Promotion at the Miko.
Me say, me case promotion at the
Miko. Transfers no
wholesale be my transfer.
You say
you can wholesale.
Let the other answer
long before.
We know
but because the wholesale who there who in wholesale. But the wholesale transfers.
I mean to all African games.
And I want information so you know na.
Oh, you supposed to make it.
I mean to
I'm looking at time again and nyai say in host 2 games here. Oh yeah, games here. Once your friend 2023.
Yeah,
I just say it should have come
earlier.
But any man going ya kosrenya ya tiase man. But it looks like your preparation, you know. And to me, I reflected on it. Ghana nya 10 gold as we speak.
Ebinsi daw.
Ebinsi daw. But do you know what? One single discipline. MI 40 medals, out of which I think 8 were gold, right?
Yeah.
It's a gold. No, it was one new. It was just introduced, and that is what do you call it? Arm wrestling. My said, it doesn't cut across a lot of the disciplines. One discipline, can't say a question. And shut down Africa among from I am not trying to belittle what the arm wrestlers has given us, because I may see a Kadechi and Shada Fred was a congratulating.
Egypt 92 gold medals, 40 silver and 33 bronze.
Yeah.
Total 165 medals and Egypt aje. Nigeria 31 gold medals, 22 silver 32 bronze total 85 medals and omaje. South Africa 28 gold 29 silver 38 bronze total no 95 medals and omaje. Algeria 23 gold 33 silver 40 bronze 96 medals. Tunisia 14 gold 21 silver 29 bronze total is 64. Ghana 6th position. Yaji 10 gold medals, 22 silver, and afi 15 bronze into 47. Afi Mauritius, Eritrea, and afi Morocco and Ethiopia when you did so. And yaya de ankasa.
We need 100 with the twin China. Yeah, that's what we Ghana. What the 100 not two.
It's with the some coin anymore.
But the American say what boka eya de say ya. Na sanka ye training regimes near the come yadwen esan ekọ. Cycling. Last time we interviewed Omopenino. Na revelations or here no. Ujibo na area ho. Say bicycle no you types you aluminium and fiber. Now say here there you only one fiber bicycle. And require 2010 model, 2010 model. And on my yipa as there, we work on change the engine, right? On my yipa the be a room. I plan to about pay and on the time in a papa. Oh, on there. You can't cycle, you cycle a year champion. You can't pay. Well, you won, none the time you po. And I don't know, but Okazakwa knows. Was it a banner 4 years for banner 2 years crab? They say, oh, until last year. No, you understand? I say, yeah, my preparation now we can, now we can. And they look at 100 meters
as a
Martino because of lack of acclimatization. Because as a Martino, when the chat be with somebody, my share, my kind. Just I say, oh yeah, warm up here, no gas, Ninasa. Until you come to because free US direct and buy heat now Accra. Ayo, me, my home, my household, my wife and my kids, they sleep outside. Until me not them. This is air condition to me, nyanya, and him to be mamuti, or said that air condition as it talk. And yes, I mean to omunim. What I say? Now some copies are second hand because no debo na enough from debo. They take a crack, 70 near some to him. I say, Bay, you know, your previous
man, one captain about one side.
It's a heater airborne. It's a brand new to me. But me feel say, there was one discipline be. Jesse. I share open your down on one copam. On one copam. Of what I am, but said with me, Bob on Timber Kasai, you know. I just say no credit. Going forward, you know, it is not about
your concentration or facilities and so. I say about training
to commensurate with a Canada bono, Yentimian, yes, sir. Into a fan, no, oh, yeah, and yet day. But then, I could him say, me the number 2 and Mashada, Rose, no, with someone my boy.
Yeah.
I personally know the girl. Almost a year, University Games, you her. And I had the chance to chat with her. Then come and say, "Utumika, oh what?" Then also we hear high jump. Now the mom is happen as I said. There's one lady, we high jump. I think you may do because no a leading high jumper in the world. Your friend Vlasic.
Yeah.
Or Croat.
And you're crucial.
Or Croat. Now we start now. Over or you say,
no,
we now can be and not be. You say me TV because of common interaction and then see them or say the papa when it is time to sleep. No UCC over that discipline in the house. So you see, I mean to be by now, but then say they are just blowing out of proportion because in recent times in England for Omoyade, and now the 2 years they are doing well. But I was one of them.
Yeah.
Ama almost singular effort. Almost say almost approach you.
Yeah.
Ah, buy ya. But maybe no chest the papa training regime everything. Ubo akra. Enti I think say it to me and say your resources no ye na your talents no you developing here. Everybody be MCS.
Me kwa de be am ha after the All African Games. E ka ya bo. E dey esa facilities.
How are we going to be able to maintain?
Say kwan be fa so maintain no. Nti last time kwa na me ne panyini bi di nkomo o ye house panyini pa na me ka chense. So mo be stadium yi. Ade no mo nkoje Legon stadium no. Omun kwaji Legon stadium no.
Maintenance nko anya agro.
Na enye house for like what West Ham.
Everyone London Stadium na West Ham boy you.
London Stadium. Ha. So how am see here no. And omun kwaji Legon stadium.
London Stadium.
Well, you all African games now.
Redundant. Because who were right to stop the casa because the Ato secondary we all saw it.
Yes.
Secondary. Opa go back a little bit and look at the pictures. Nafato mune. Say Hazakes any wise be Suya probably and Kenya state women because SARS style never been see Tamale, but Tamale is better off than secondary.
Yeah.
Even though it is not in the best shape.
It's not even though it is not in the best shape. Tell them say better off no. And it's not in the best, but at least you understand. Sadi ma we nyina no. E ka ya bonye ize o. Penifo nhwe. Oma they should and if can take the lead in this.
No they won't yet.
No I clubs no. Omo betima. Okay say me Coach Bashir Reford. And maybe okay say me. I don't know whether you remember it. Or say looking at the facilities what Ghana and ye born I born said the baby park bi over here no. KM group. So kotoko even say Pando out of Lions any omo na.
They don't mean have
a bo Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
When book Francis Sports Stadium because facilities they so at least and no better my standard no at me akwati all stakeholders must come together and then see how we are going to be able to utilize our facilities here with Sebeya and say well you so as mpaboa with the guwa the check on sanction
I say no
da obeshenwa ofadu party kura conference and mpaboa na se na why
senior me dan say Captain Siasia
Yes, our buddy.
Paminti also fine.
Two issues.
To be the kind one.
No,
Na second one waba. Abe o second one no. First one.
First one, was we rejected $100,000 and $150,000 offers for Richard Lamptey because we believe he is worth more than Jonathan Sower's $400,000 valuation. We Emmanuel Newton Dasibari in some our can in there and our sister station, Kesbin FM, and Okaka Singwe. Oh, not just something I said. Kotoko IMC as a management no free say everybody say the Libyan club offer $150,000 for Lamptey na ekoto management nanim no o ma anyi antum to ma na anko because o mu free say o mu value Lamptey no esen sika team no de beto Jonathan so free mediama also valuation was $400,000 but Alan said Jonathan so was sold way above $400,000 me need the figure in my hand now but the information that I have on it say as is in a $600,000 there about at $600,000 and it's called the eton so it means that I expect something between $400,000 and above if I should take the Onono kind now at what point any value player so cotton player one the age about to coming to play team autumn age player no form room account the length of his contract e team obona ye cotton film no account so for example Lamptey because than age the form of woman now I share the contract of war Asante Kotoko no aka saying na Kotoko decide say all man nkwa player Lamptey no e dey Kotoko betimi e don say so mo say omo hold on him because he is this. So I cannot applaud Asante Kotoko management unless unto Matisse Lamptey why stand the contract Asante Kotoko as I'm sitting here now why sending the contract Asante Kotoko and I learned the contract I got some few months. Now end and I remember tell me that $50 no buy me can say answer the player no catch the club no say mun ko wan sande kotoko na mo mun ka na player no wa mark tibu no consent so ndo da obeko so na de aka na sande kotoko no se kotoko no so ebehwe o player na di nkomo no ma hwe say player no so we are prepare so be send contract amayen because after time offer ne buy no me fa that time kwa na aka be 1 year no actually say player no kakra after 6 months the power no be player in some that's the boss man ruling am a player no determine the amount from man so won't be from me a bia me team be kasa na my pre contract am team no na my transfer am contract na end. So as it stands now, the information that I'm getting is that the player is finding it difficult to get Lamte to extend the contract. And now we're saying is that that club na happen no. Now almost I train a complete the contract no so be mpo abe no no mtu anaka fase. As you play with academy no. So akobasa skare ba Kotoko ho no. Ya why be a half e da couple anu de ho. Na ya promise no. And because of the Bosman ruling, the commercial player, no, the player will go. So in that case, if it happens like that, then Kotoko supporters will not forgive them. Say player on a contract, a book off. Now every now will be about also because we feel value no more than Jonathan Sowa, which I believe they no man proper valuation. Kotoko proper valuation. Because one, Jonathan Sowa age, any lump to age you crown, lump to age you associate.
Is
of course, check it. I think Lamte should be around 27 there about, and so a bit from. I can't be correct. I'm check mommy, but I want to believe so. Maybe me head time Lamte buy your system.
Okay.
And so and I'm digital worker, but I strongly want to believe say so age one from actually Lamte. To say if you're talking about the Black Stars cry 24 so what, and Lamte is around 27, 28 there about check it. And I said, yeah, come national team. So when you are Black Star, no, now Lamte on home. So when you are still with the Black Star up for matches, and I'm a Black Star. Lamte is yet to kick a ball for the Black Stars. 27. You should have Lamte 27, right? So a 3 years interval, 24, 27. It's that valuation on me, no wrong. 2, this is a striker as against a midfielder, and a striker. I will join and also the value most of the time. So all these factors no mean to me and customer value Lamte more than that of Soa. I cannot do that. And will be a football piano will bear with me. Says oh sha because most of the time strikers our value. Attend all aspects of striker or goals. Strikers are Oshogo. Yes. And Soa more or less no Ghana as why the best striker in terms of what I say the performance for the club and even when you are the call up to the national team.
Sabo Champions League.
So all this valuation you know meaning who did that valuation for them. But per the man that's American, I cannot agree with him. Say no every constituency on top who you are on the contract and now Kotoko who you play that's what best and it's all cup of nation. And I got to convince it a player no. And I was standing contract no Kotoko there. Then they will come no by your chest say one man extend it. If the player decides set all extend the contract on sign that's what decides a woman and qua. When to extend that. I don't hope you say next offer bar every team about no improve offer. But Kotoko any time opportunity no. Just as it stands now, Kotoko any time opportunity no. It is a mere no player no. One sign am Santi Kotoko. Kotoko Owusu sika $150,000 ana kasas kanu ebutimi aboa fasas kanu calculate and the dollar 13,000 it about 13,000 by 150 na let's calculate Owusu dollar no about 13,000 but me per se me call 13,000 and so this cannot be a good business. This can never be a good business for Santi Kotoko. It's the IMC that's the manager of Santi Kotoko today. I'm not thinking through well. We knew what informed that decision. Say, your free player no valued more than Jonathan Sowa. And a mama factors say that cannot be true. I've given you that factors. Say Lamptey cannot be valued more than Jonathan Sowa. Oh, brave woman.
Okay.
And the real the contract is about ending.
Yeah.
Now what do you offer players one saying? It's a Kobasa one sign, and I want to believe I can't wait 2 or 3 months.
You really league now.
Well, you really he can move out. I got to go any capre. And I want to believe that what I would not blame the player.
Okay.
What we are talking about Sikano go from the man. See the answer check here. That Sikano was in the region of 800,000. What the man you can say 8,000 Ghana cedis plus. As against
80,000 Ghana
cedis plus. As against Sikano General, as what 4,000, a little over 4,000. Sikano to the man no. Now player no, I'm mad at opportunity $2,050,000. And he took that decision. He said, no, you're man because you feel say Jonathan so not call this no. You value those things, you're man enko.
My main fan message we now we are now do asem esi. Pesi Ghana abeku or say in this life you can never satisfy anybody. We will be the same people to blame the IMC if they have sold Lamptey in mid-season and claim that the $150,000 is small.
I don't think Koroko is the first time Koroko to play for $150,000. Koroko Agadas or captain. No bomb midfield. Everyone's around the same figure.
Mid-season.
Yes, around the same figure. It's not about the mid-season. So you look at player no contract baby I could do. But the contract no do at that time.
Time for no turn sabre and your master is a jigu okotokwa. Hey.
So and no
$150 na mo turn Lamptey.
And no player no answer no go for free. Is my good brother telling me say go for free? I'm okay with that. I am talking about the length of his contract, the ACA. And the contract is about ending. And the contract end there. Only assurance that the player no extend the amount. So if I make him start to say if Kotoko before player no contract of nation, say Kotoko extending the contract, I would have agreed with them.
Okay.
But who was extending the contract? The contract was about ending. Player with these figures, who's who are rejected? And player after the league, in the next 2 or 3 months' time. The contract is over with Asante Kotoko. I bet Bako Jesus Sikano adding more than that. Ekobasa is Kotoko Eugene Adu Poku. So it would that man brother okay. I am never so many says Kano. Me da say you don't want $1,000. Me da say me da say. About player contract end no. Me da say me say that people you be small more. Why don't you go for free?
Me da say captain Siasia Akomia Sechi. Alasan Kofi Zakito.
Jibo.
Maminti we.
Hey. Jack, you see, in life situation, no, internal companies invest a lot in communication department, very key, and businesses and no communication is very key. And you be a communication expert. And you'll be in so area of speciality. We specialize on it. And see, kasa. Say, oh, kasa mokubi. And you be an enemy. And see, some of the write-ups now, police, no, actual. I'm not know about Emmanuel Mutinda Subari interview. No, Kelly has shown he's not a very good communicator. And Kotoko should invest in that department and get a very good communicator. On any juma, no one can fama bubuko no. Any juma no, need any church. You should accept that. Need any church or the one church. No church letters no. They should invest in that department. No be and kasa fama club no. Now jibu. So because a contribute to not less than 60%, it means 60 or more. But not less, and any less than 60 or more. So, if Ima is saying or contributing not less than 60% of Nanaya successor, say, oh, the maybe the 60 or more, but I'll peg it at 60. Until Kotoko, in 3 years of Nanaya's administration, Emmanuel Asubere 60%. Now me the 40% nama nana ya amponsa in terms of based on how I can ask them. Now, the money problem no. Now, the name process not there. For someone who contributed to 60% of that success, period, no 3 years and success, no. We want to receive that 60% in the IMC regime. Do 60% now, you must say or contributing to that period 3 years, no. Me Zakito, I want to be seen that 60% now. But as at now, me 5% impo. Not even 5% of what Ima is claiming is did, and NYA, and then the as the Edma IMC for Kotoko. Now, only why this statement and then you come down. They beside the questions about a lot of contract. He says he's not aware. Onimwe. Najibu, during the Nigerian Princess administration, Adebako Riesi Nadi said he did it and did it very well. Was how club Nana born home buying. And then Bosumi Swa and there 20th. By now Kotoko, accountant Tasha say, eh, yeah, to turn Yamanyama. They go no matter this canal Kutiaka. Those within that 3 years, and then Tessa. Nana Amon comments young Conquer check in Tiaka. Like how it is done today. So no moment so call and think Pesika. And I don't know how do we able to generate money to pay salaries and take care of the club. And the one area say administration no. Open one area pan person that also pan expensive how they able to generate money on the club and buy. And the was a part no. And you know not only aware. And tell behind the Bible to tell my style of issue by. Do you remember one of the response that came from the side of the current IMC administrative manager? Say, you know now way. Meanwhile, Satan knows one area, key area, now will be idea how they are able to generate sika for the club. And see, baby, I talk 60% success. When kind fast this kabaya no when still fast eco pesca at the bomb no. So how then come so fast 60% no. Now where is an indictment on one kasa Imane said Obianka only 60% success within that period and then want to be seen Kotoko in a very good state because for continuity's sake you were the administration manager then and to be our own place 60% road here it just said nanka one so pa it said now Kotoko they can give you but today look at the state of Kotoko today even at the time that the team owner himself are taking upon himself to finance the club. You understand? At the time team Mura Ankasa a body maker.
Why you bed in be from so?
Yes, I feel the guessing can full. Today, Ryan Kotoko, Ajibo, say, the Champions League. I'm a Kotoko.
Who better than Kotoko Champions League?
Say, some Mrango Pescama.
Ungo Pescama, I say.
Ungo Pesca,
and Ungo Pesca.
Oh, based on the admin manager, was in some moment of free Malaysia. A general through, be beer Jimo, may say, in this state, if you give you Kotoko, I will win Champions League for them. I'm telling you. Say, Mrango Pescama.
You be an inju. Say you be in an inju in Junior Pet.
Daddy, when you Bosumi Swa, Bosumi Yabalu 1 million Yakoje, Yabali 2 million Yakoje, salary Yakoje. You go and train, recruit good players. One thing, or see, Tibu say, it's a player or England, Mpone, and the Bokotokwa, or Beton. And I want 1 year old. If you got the say, I'll look for good scouts. Now, my scout correct players. I want to go like a better Champions League. You do 1 year. It was a full now to Nankotoko. is the most easiest thing to do now, Rano Kotoko. But look at the state of the club now, under this IMC. I think say, you see, so one here, because of your supposed issues with Nkofobi. And you can say many Kwasauka. Look what I could have said here. And the person who claims to play 60% role in that success within that 3 years now, is still around. And if you go to a training ground, no raho. Now Kotokopa umpire de be on one sunto and sign a pitch na yi. You saw on top pitch is terrible. Now Kotokopa only one training pitch. Only one training pitch. Internet umpire de be on one sunto ko on top pitch na say. Only vuku onima. Oh, nka mi pitches yi. One Kotoko. Barcelona, omoko on Barcelona. Okay, Accra. Okay, in the bus, na David Emmanuel Subo. Look at that front. Look at picture no. Omu try picture all Barcelona no. Omu ensa no. Enti, the assistant manager is aware of how to maintain the bus because that is no hobby. Abuafo ni di nkomo cheche nyemam. Enti edena isubaya omukoma obu ofichese on Barcelona. Yenti ana issue ba bass no a oluko mo bu ofitire so on nenye bass afi bass no situation west na was a company free and kind e ba no ase no oba be ni I think say communication is very key and as I make nyina we say so one hwe ni ya because of we feel so no issue ntiro we opportunity na o kasa instead of to talk about the state of Kotoko how team ne ever so abon bra awini matches no na wo can sama one and then but because of your you think that we issue with some individual intelo now can some anya no kre
Alasan Kofi Zakito medase esiedu chairman esiedu so chia mu nyina ohwe program no bafo esiedu so chia wo so ohwe program no chia mu nyina also enjoy show ni pa nti manager Di Maria na Di Maria na house so si say
e mo I lam ti ni bia
say house of folk propose 10,000
oh can a chairman it you
OT so okay could put 10,000 Ghana cedi a month
for Di Maria
okay and house of folks Di Maria so man side na say odi o mate omo $7,000 a month deal the whole but more than come to me say or the house and more $2,500 boy the sana kwata ma so fuko $2,500 as the salary $2,700 $500
2005
na no mko jisi
$2,500 $2,500 times 13.3 krona 33,250
because say watara ka kire we I make catch we atara I've told to be say he needs Di Maria the project na owo no it we dey ekobro the I can't proposal wa catch the man himself that he needs Di Maria and the pressure by here so but the last has proposal na 10,000 Ghana cedi but Di Maria's camp also response and say has Emma boy $2,500 and the boy send a contract for us of work.
Zach, me da say
Di Maria camp on ko 7,000. On ko 7,000.
Oh, say
but under no circumstances forever. And then some drop 7,000 2,000.
Meaning player T. Bafo meaning player T. Meaning player
I demand that they go for the 7,000.
Meaning player.
In fact,
meaning player Bobo North Africa. Sisi ka say. He takes $8,000 a month. Me offer me. No say. Obenya offer. Oh Asia and now Europe. Number man even $5,000. Already so be move.
Me no na America.
No, me ka be see asem so say. Otegana ha tiu. nyoma bebra ubetimi quantify na sika a okọ ho a onya
security
so what them a okọ ho a onya enti say bia o ma no
therefore that contract doesn't come in it doesn't become like
it comes in for therefore it comes in
then you go for it
there be
then you go for it
there be o
so you don't raise it at all
be about for
you think that is the basis go for it
ba for it
so a consideration no
ba for OTA even say radio station bi aba to mu hia o ba for wa e bia o ma o fa o e be at times 3 of the original wa okay based on relationship ade adwuma wo o de akoto adwuma ready oh Mr. Anyimai offer say na manya but me hwe aha na me wona say the adwuma no how comfortable am ye e bia nyoma bia me nyenya ne sa nyoma nti e bia mo mame e bia even 50% of the nkofo na offer me esi da bia
you ask me to makora kwaji sense kanam so
say no adwuma over half the
the second is your because second and before you go to adwuma now what can you say obi so mama 7,000 now e bia mama 2,000 man mama 3,000 I mean adwuma ask me to 2,000 3,000 2,000 what then what happened
the next option so be call
did I make say we share the 7,000 that is said to be come around now and you have too huge for Dimarian in manja so on away say
it's not too huge
it was in fact I will be shocked I will be shocked
if they Robert
that money
well let's start from the Di Maria point
one pill let's start from Di Maria then they betray mu kwa into o topic kasa why
mamenka kakra bi na
o ka Di Maria no na be handle every time no be ko into o topic kasa for topic
na me say na nka
me de na maka kire no o de ko edu ase me na me kire
well we dey was what me amasha corner me kame
sa na atu obi a wa ha
kame ka Di Maria kakra na nka bia na nka ba be fa ma ba koto konsem no nka ba koto konsem no
we dey say na maka kire no
we gusu kakra my baby last ide na nka obu ani gusu kakra but tibo yam bra koto konsem because of nhihye ego one clearly Asante Kotoko here a communication aspect clearly Asante Kotoko here obia o kasa wo Kotoko nsem mu a dibo obawie no na aka abusua na bom because upo there is a cold war e was Asante Kotoko cold war yeah you will nipa bia omo believe so much in the Nana Amponsa principle say e kwan abrantie no fa so mfie miensa na ye Kotoko adwuma ni o ma wo fa mu a omo say o menya total support from all the Kotoko family na say anoba oyepa so who questions are na eba no am how for say there be e bra na Nana Amponsa ye adwuma no e kwan ene ano recently even ene I think say nekra na ano e was studios e kwan ofa so ba bonten kasa e kasa obi an kambo miembo Kotoko no o ma hu sa de wa no kasa me bra na Nana Amponsa wo enenya no pedia list of people amugbo mu din say enka omu nyina ata Nana Amponsa chi a ebia nkobenya asumdwa ya Kotoko adwuma ni ye therefore they feel that Nana Amponsa free hono some call for na normal start preach peace. Say dance in studio ha chairman Benazil by so when so questions are never Benazil so then and some more can no one can brand na Nanaya wedding e was so they are the true faithfuls of Nanaya to some extent not because we free ho but omu say nkonyamoa from everybody wo Kotoko anka be man your asesa san kofo no that group is there any old group maybe in the past they were in support of Nanaya but they still feel say he's no more. So let's still support our Kotoko. That's how we jemfina Nanaya or not nechi. Oba bontia na utie the castle obi say chairman K5. Obi say chum nana kwame mo. These were people during the past management they were still in bed with them. No mo jidi so monta nechi man adwuma nkoyi. But say Nanaya free on they are still with Kotoko. You can still down say omo front line say chum is a communicator Nana Kwame is a communicator chairman K5 on the official position but behind the scenes adwuma oye e di abo Kotoko Lord Pokunti at every point. There was no point I want to say oyi na or can somebody fan na ya ho, but then next na ya ni ho utimu support to IMC no. Oh, and there's some other group almost no omo na ya wachi a o free ho no. Now almost about the neutrals no. Oh, so that division is clear. Now this is what happens. Me yusu ogum major interview no no. Never yusu Dasbury interview no. And why you understand when I say there's the need for a communication expert no. Sa ni pekwe be kasa wie in an attempt so mo chire nsem awie no. Ye be wie no. Now it's a cracks na our system no emu bie. Menim so check X no so a. You see a space be cause heated space but na me monitor. Apart from the space no. There is also comments by Asante Kotoko supporters or reacted to interviews Emmanuel Newton Dasbury high. And who tia comments no? Omo first omo boy chire no me critical wa IMC no. Almost comment na eba no. Obia waka say after this interview we there. Baby ana me gina na say me better IMC na chi. Me hu sa. Me nim say wo so hu dia. Me hu obi a first no boy chire ohun a bia ka open because me hu say chairman K5 ni omo kasa. After that interview I saw some of the personalities say omo tone down after chairman K5 esia omo ni omo didi nkomo kakra no asem say bi makoma den e ba afom no omo nkon hard send no omo kon bi. But after Ogum's interview now describe what is happening in the technical room of Asante Korokono. Omo ko hard. And after Ima's interview, with Muso Mako hard. He say akwakoye omo ko hard ne ko hard. After the interview, and omo defending it, defend it. And that is where a communication expert is needed. Because a communication expert, and could be reading between the lines exactly where Asante Korokojina. And he might even demand Jibo yanim penifo be interview. We've had interviews with people who are more President Eddie. Jibo, I'm telling you, before they will agree to your interview, they decide nipakro mo peno. I want to because interview we. Political shows na me station we 3 ye abranti we die. On ye bekoso. So no anye host na ye nye. Even with that, ye be interview for 1 hour. Your first 5 questions someone a trauma. Their PR person will insist on that because at that time no jibo nipa no or ye interviews one tiasia omba one tiasia interview no nye. I'm speaking from experience. They'll meet you the day before. Okay, omo station ye pe obed fine. Obed near pen of first 5 questions ya trauma wo. So bisa first 5 questions not within that time we'll follow up at troto. Say 1 hour in so ya no about them what be bisa because omo agenda be omo pushi. They have a target message they are pushing out there. Enti omo ma won bisa question bi enwie ema nimpa ne nkoyia no ema voters omo pe no omo nka asema ebehwete. That is what communication experts here. They protect the agenda they are pushing. So obe kasa wie 90 temu ba won push agenda ni because you need more members. Ohia dom ohia omo a omo ta nana wati because nana ya no bi nim no omo nim ni ba bia e kotko adwuma obeye ane modern ba obonti no munya odoma no. Therefore umpo kotoko ni wo mumu dada. So if you can speak to the kotoko in them, you can bring them to your camp. Pacho what you make kotoko ni wo mumu dada.
Ntipa.
So ubetimi akasa to the kotoko in them wa. Ebetu omo kotoko donaba. Ama emfa oni baby ogina no. Ebi obetu anamo be mienu miensa ba.
De wa ne kotoko.
Exactly. Obetu na ya be kotoko ne kakra. De no ayire ne nsem bebre no. Obetimi ago ne nsem kakra, and that is what communication experts here. So they can even tell the host that these questions are too controversial to the extent that any response, also your question be you found a response, Alabama, you will never win. And found a response, Alabama, you will never win. So you have to sit down, design it in such a way, say from A to B, any form of content be able pick it from interview be no na e kan busuana bo
Okay.
And I will tell you, sir, from the 2 interviews, one being Ogum, the no, you know, unless the agenda was that let's go hard. Yen cut, I say, yen cut you woman. Also, I was interview ni bi so ho. Panyin bi timi ya adwuma with obia na enyo man koye no wajai. No we decide say jai na amejai no. We be kan the woman nyina. That is the agenda. Oh, entiano no. They even want journalists to be some questions say provoking. Now man e yin nsem naba. If that is the agenda, fine. But you tell political ones there. If the agenda was placed, they be subanye. Esa me kan, e ma ba bontin. E bia me kan ma ba bontin. Na man for discuss ya. E bia mu subanye besesa. If that was the agenda, then it was successful. But if the agenda was to calm the nerves of the fans down, if the agenda was to break the gap between the divided unity there, then that agenda na nya successful.
Okay.
And that is why a communication expert is needed. Hey, now say na ka communication team. You and I will admit to say they are extremely not vibrant. Oh, kotoko edumano, Jibo. Udi agra. They be asem for about. And media house is a wukumasen. From 7 o'clock, no, it start from even 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yes, post throughout. No break. Throughout. They say be cry almost there 12. Ebi you there 6 to 7. 6 o'clock abone ebi mo can use no more sports. And past 6 ebi mo start your headlines on morning sports no out to enumerate 10. And that period no da akotko asembebem. Into the best thing is that you need a grouper. Mon chairman asem ne mboa no nye bebre. That's why I'm still saying kotko need a communication expert. Mboa no bebre o. Anopana mo kan ya ewiasa anu yeba. Sane Anthony Patrim. And with Ogum Dieno, Nansem Bebra Tony Patrim, two banner be yanoa, you are reacting to it. Dear Castle of Buffon, why how they say Buffon about Casa? Because once in your set the agenda, no. And in most case, I had from time I will take you over. And a beer ya, a biaso, of Buffon, and a will till now that you are talking.
Okay.
But Senka, first, no. And a week be our casabako, no way you be a free. Now clank of for mind. Oh, ye be free, man. And one ye be our barber solving it. So I'll repeat it. The IMC need a communication expert because anytime they try to open up to their fans, it creates a lot of division.
Dr. Owusu, and a day Amuzu Herbal Clinic, a day about Medasi. Na a name Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Eddie in Ruahudo Abejaso. Ebua eyarwa hodo e de free ho omode amuzuke heba mixture e de abedwaso say stomach ulcer ene hawo oyem eta hawo oba bosume beso ana ada na wadwendwene me kanfo amuzuke heba mixture ene de amabomode nanya bi na ebetu na se e de free ho amuzu garlic bitter so aba moja ewo ni paduanim ntimi enu adwuma ye ewo ni paduanim ana ese de asem na eba enu nti na ese otutumrika ekopa amuzu garlic bitters dibi na moja no etimi ede afusane wo ni paduanim ntinei wo wa hu se woni ba fiase ho no bu se ho aye ho a unhye da hu bibi a ho ya ho unhwe obo se ebia wonsa aye titiriti na ese moja na enye adwuma tutumika na kopa amuzu eye garlic bitters ebetimi aboa atu saade na se ede free ho amuzu pia ba mixture so aba waya adwumaden a wabre no bobi anase ansa na be adwumaden den no obo amuzu pia ba mixture ne bia obo ya adwuma na awie e wabra wonte ya obia saa so na sasabro etu na se ede free ho amuzu ya ba mixture so aba malaria na hawo edidie won eden de ama typhoid fever na hawa ene tutumika eko eye Dr. Amuzu asoe anasa do ni che heba shops ahodo nyina onsa ebetimi akabi open dudu atu akoton afromo ewo 0247 776743 0247 776743 Ora Amuzu heba clinic echi akwa mo tafo inhia so Amuzu junction eho ena behu omo perfect skin and body therapy omo so etayechi pimple and air house stretch marks air how kutwa air how akwa bi na air how a ni nyina no perfect skin and body therapy omaso ye na so do ni ekire wa opese wo so tie saa so na otimi emfuye Oba opese wo hihye wo body ni ma body ni eyefe oba de ese wutimi siesie ho wutimi siesie ni padua no na oba wonam na obi anya wo se a na ese price wo fom na ese price e wo fom etikọ eye perfect skin and body therapy o maso ye na yen hihye ni padua no e ma oba ho ni padua no enyefe o ma kira kwa mu oboshen Abraham Junction ho na abuhu mo e Kumase enka so mu osu akwaje park e Sita House first floor ho na abuhu mo na afita kwade Omo Kenten Junction, Episode Lodge Hotel, also Udra, unsa ebeka perfect skin and body therapy. From our 055 0553 312911 0553 312911. Perfect skin and body therapy, or say be perfect. OP wallpapers, almost etayechi. And they would dine with the upenti wa na ayefi. Eno na OP atena se hu se paint to no aye problem na ye bibia se wo de fam wo dan wo ne ho a e che paint ne kura eno etimi take u be 5 years na de etia na tie etinye omo de 3D wallpapers e de abadwa so na wonya 3D wallpapers na wie no omo de best lamp nti wo dem ho no e bia o ma mo ntimi fa kanea bo kakraka ne na no dum na anadwo no peso hwe bibia na wami aso mia besa lamp na so de obeso hwibia na we esa madam ho ne yefe omo de ring light so e de aba edwa so center carpet omo e de aba flowers ahodo wall clocks ahodo ni nyina furniture OP wallpapers omo asoye OP nkrabata ne yemienu dedi kan kesepa no omo e wa dum PZ nana akwasi ajiman building no first floor wana abu omo abrosana afi hello FM abrosana na akoso no krono so omo okrono barrier omo ne krono market ne enedi enhwani mu first floor e hona abu omo for OP e was 0540 353 750 0540 353 750 we OP omoso ho ensem eno no enche na ye ba be line na so de awo no abomoden e de aba eyedwumade so captain nim so be bia be kan etwato a na afọ ne e ba fo wa na
this report said the PFAG have told the GFA to hold on with the cases of Solomon Safu Taylor and Abdul Fattah Sheffield against Asante Kotoko after the two players reported the club over unfair treatment and unlawful termination of contracts. Close also says some prominent personnel within the club have stepped in to try and solve the cases amicably. And can I finally we don't have court case. Not a litigation we don't in the but at what point and I be who say case no asolve amicably and two parties no will be okay. You know, PFAG is supposed to do the work of PFAG proper no FIFA all recognized by FIFA so we stick players welfare and you know minti that say PFAG omo di case yasin pedofobia ba and you know waka che FIFA say asen we get fan to ho by your man hana e woro there sometimes we believe in your prominent personality say bia omo ba mom free so e be hit one asem no na ya solve e no na e mama me yes okay fine. And can normally come here, I don't agree with that. Normally, come here, agree. Once about PFAG Ghana for her, Masoma, most the Adeno, mother appropriate bodies, I'm on her near Kazidi 2, you know, and get her someone else and Keko. Because initially, he wrote to Asante Kotoko, and at the point in time, Kotoko Crown wrote back to tell them, say, only locals, with me, I'll be some questions from Buza. So, get a son mother appropriate bodies, no. Nobody has no. You just not to di bima kotoko players di bima dey so kotoko di mo fama wo mo na obi ayenko but you the Ghana sem e be ram you the Ghana sem be ram panifo be ba be ram net ho ne to ha be ho ana e be ko yes na players ente we na they done that and na PFA you know me hugely disappointed in them na juma omo ko represent no enye na omo ye no. So I think it's a time. They must have time limit. At least from this time to this time, yeah. Expert say you want to benefit career ma 2 parts will be akuma to them. You are to ye. Nanke who ni asati rudi ko. But you just say na da ho saa de almost am bi because I feel like say football ya dem na ye e ti pani bi o ba bi so tutu ntoma so she ko na ko ka se mbasa be hand asem no enye edu sa asem na nya ho de fafa ana pani bi abamu na pani bi abamu ne sadema no ele de te mamu na de bia na nipa bi ade ye se nipa nzo we se de man no onya ne o sugu de yam eti sa se we masa hwembiem na se e se anate a me I will tell the PFG for no we have their contact I will call them and tell them say omajuma no mo ye no omajuma no mo ye no omo ya ye favoritism we abam so that say omo ya be ready mo adwuma e Ghana ha adwuma no supposed to be a professional job. That's what PFA worldwide they are recognized or respected by FIFA. They should go by the tenet of PFA. That be PFA FIFA no. Some of them the Gino FIPRO no. Yes, FIPRO. Omo the Gino say anymore. Just for anything no. I don't understand anymore. Okay. So where you mean Yanasa? Me na we follow. I will follow up. Na mabusa say. Under what circumstances I'm just adding to now, and what terms on maka? What times the rooms on maka say maybe? Na you know, obia kuma toni yam. It's a poku fanukum. Captain, me dan senior baraka be ye bala ni so ano 05361616070536178883. Ubetimi afre baby a wo hwe program ni fini baby a wo tie program ni fibia na also do asem abasinia
me idea o kind na me ka chen say in this modern times no Jibo there is this alternative dispute resolution court kra okwaye makwan ema ni nyina ye say ubetimi solve problem bi amicably o sha PFAG a player welfare, so if they can come in and solve the problem and to kwabiama because of this alternative dispute resolution processes, you know, I don't think say we do I be able to be it does be time. That's what I say. But just to know, there should be time frame. As to say, they can say now. Can I say unni papa say no. You want you say some call. Mama, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Evening.
I think
okay, Michael, you too.
Yeah, anyway, me interview na Jacobo Correro. Me bona baso. Yeah, you na you support na ni ampo ita. Information na ba ni ke. Ese man ko ka guru. Abante no so no. So, you be na ni ampo. And for me, I think it was a nice opportunity for him to clear himself. No man reacting your name. For me, he did a perfect interview. The movie don't support him. He support the club at Anticotoco. But people, this is Kata. So I am ready.
Michael Osueke. Kawasem. Na meba atake meba sadi meba ena obi o se kotoko yen support individuals yen support na kotoko nye nipa na ye
no you don't support
kotoko because of mama yen kotoko no se nipa ndu ase kotoko ni o
they will come and they will go the people will still be there I say onono be say
so can wa don't come and attack it too I know they are not allowed.
I'm not attacking you, but I'm attacking his message. The last time, or the time sending my that up to now, the thing clear, and guys are there.
That's it. Yantoaso. Okay. Just akate. Senior, Yantoaso.
I say I clear on cry at say they can resolve. I'll say time frame no same so pen in them. Anti alternative dispute resolution. Yeah, say the resolution is everywhere. To I think they have a bit right.
Odi ni baby akasa fina do asema to aso.
Yes, that I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, every match.
Hello.
The doctor said it's been long individual. Because the that actually my phone, you know that that be said, pretty young guy at the two. Okay, and that's all car, come on, send me a bit of pass to that. I can't get more, I didn't be agenda now. It's just a new thing now. When you see that, I can't see it. I guess not. My son said, come on now, and I am a new chair, man. You stop for Canada.
Yeah, that's Yentuazo. Yeah, some. I did assemble. Hello. Okasano we chiri pa
Hello.
Okay, after the turn come back to do baby akasa final do asama to aso. Okasa fra sankrewa. Okay, yeti wasanku. Oh. Ola no munye clear menim se ka betu ya chia wuye kakra bia me asa tribe ako asha chia wuye ni hade still a line nye fache.
Hello.
Yes, I will be baby akasa final do asema to aso.
Hello, Richard, we kasa fi wadoma.
Richie yeti o.
E fa cho kotoko no de bebrebe nyina efrefa. Ezi na ya mponsa ba woko mponsa ba ari tira ya daso bo sa na ya mponsa ade na aso mo compare sa ni binya mo compare be nyina de ni binya e ta na de nyere aso de bi ti mu ase mu masa be agency kotoko ade tia first na mu defend kotoko ba ese mu agency kotoko ese mu agenda be na mo so mo ye
yeah, that's it. Why? Hello.
Yeah,